the house is all quiet here and all the kids have gone to bed. So that means I get to pull out some music. And have you ever been invited into someone's home and they say, you know what, just make yourself at home? And sometimes when that feels very genuine, it's the kind of home that you can tuck one foot up under you on the couch, or if you get thirsty, you can tiptoe into the kitchen and grab a drink of water. And I've never felt so much like a collection of music does that very thing. So this is Sally Greenaway's book called Piano Music for Discoverers. And right away that kind of felt like an invitation of discovery, and that I was a piano discovery. I really liked that concept. And then when I thumbed through it, I loved this introduction. So I won't read the whole thing, but it says, it's important for you to know that my music shouldn't necessarily be played too accurately. There should be a freedom and honesty, as if improvised direct from your mind, heart, and fingers into the piano. Make the music yours and play it for yourself and for others, and create atmospheres, moods, colors, and art through your playing of the music. And that just felt like a lovely invitation to make myself at home in a book of music. And I've never actually thought of music like that. So let's take a peek. So this is volume 1. It's Sally Greenaway's first piano collection that's published, I believe, and some of these are arrangements from chamber works and other piano music or other works that she's done. Sally Greenaway is an Australian composer, and this was a beautiful gift that arrived in the mail with great excitement here. So I would say that this music really suits a late intermediate to early advancing piano student, and I often compare that to RCM levels here in Canada. That would be, I think some of my grade 7 students could maybe play some of them, and grade 6 even, if they were musical and had great technique for things like open octaves or even some chord tones in there. And then some of the pieces at the end even look, grade 8 and 9-ish. I love that there is a variety of levels, so you can find that. Then right away, the first piece is called Perhaps Tomorrow. I'll show you little snippets of a few of them that really resonated with me. So this one says to play it reminiscing. And some of the things I love is, for one, I love to chat with students about movement at the key. So I'll play you a little bit and then I'll tell you what I loved about this piece. And I'm mostly sight reading. I took a quick glance through it, but I'm going to make myself at home in this music book and hope that the musicality shines through. So I made myself comfortable in that piece, and you get to explore it along with me as I read some of these for the first or second time. So, in this piece, one thing that I love is, of course, this beautifully singable melody. I feel like I would have this tune ringing in my ears in the best of ways. I also love that students can be invited to move across the keys. So what I mean by that is there's some bigger spans in this, and I like to make sure a student would never try to like stretch and overextend their hand for these left hands. So I feel like it invites movement right away. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, where we're just letting go and trusting that our practice or our great sight reading will lead us to the notes we're hoping for. I also feel like this is a collection that I would maybe grab if I needed to do background music, and it has the freedom to improvise with it, even if I couldn't stick to every note. So I feel like it has some freedom in there that I could kind of create some music of my own. And the next thing I love with this book is that there's quite a bit of variety. So the next piece is called The Shepherd. I'll play just slowly because I'm sight reading, but I love that it has dotted 16th note. It's in 3/4. The last one was in 4/4. It says simply say or simply so. Appoggiatura should be played on or with the beat. So there's a few different suggestions here. And I'm just going to read a few measures or so. Let's see what we can discover. Always when working with a pickup beat, I try to find an internalized beat. So we're kind of 1 and 2 and 3. I love it when you see something and you're like, it looks A majorish. So that's what happens sometimes in my brain. I see something and I think, oh, panic. I don't know if I could do all of it, but I know it looks like an A major chord. Anyways, so again, that's me just getting comfortable with the music. Sometimes when something's new to me, I skim through it first and just get the gist of it, and then I would go back and actually learn it with accuracy. So the next one says dawn of evening, rubato. It says with rubato, solace, and compassion. And I love, again, very beautiful descriptors that evoke emotion. And so this one has some lovely challenges in it. It has some triplet quarter notes in the key of F minor. Expressive. It has 4-note chords. I'll play just the intro or a little bit here. Let's see what it sounds like. would be like you making yourself at home and then spilling a cup of water on the carpet. Anyways, I'll leave that in there. That was a comical wrong note, but again, that's how you're learning, right? And exploring. And when you're reading something fresh, sometimes you just do something random. So again, beautiful, beautiful pieces. We've got lots of descriptive ones, lots of movement in this one. This one says without light. And I must say too that the paper is a really beautiful quality. There's some really beautiful detailing too that I loved in. I don't know if that really grabs it quite right, but lovely detail throughout. Um, the editing looks really, really beautiful. It has space in the score. It feels like a very giftable collection for a late intermediate, early advancing pianist. Now, this one is En Encore de Lirico. That's my best attempt at the words there. Anyways, and it says relaxed. I love that it has chord symbols above, which is a very friendly language to me. And this one just has all this beautiful simplicity to it, and yet it has some richness and beauty to it too. So this is the last one I'll demonstrate, and it again, the invitation is to kind of go off the score as well. So I'll introduce it as written, and then we'll see if I go wandering a little bit with this one. So here is another piece by Sally Greenaway in this stunning collection. It's in 4/4, so again, I try to kind of find my way with rhythm. I don't love to count. I feel like I just love melody so much, and I get into the music so much, and just I try to, of course, spot check things when I'm actually practicing and finding tempos, but I don't prefer to play with the metronome. So I would 1 and 2 and 3. I love it. So that just gets you in this beautifully relaxed mood. I didn't check the metronome tempo, but it probably is faster than that. And then, of course, it kind of invites you that you could take some beautiful detours. So it's again one that if you were playing prelude music or background music, I sometimes play something as written the first time through. And then if I'm extending a program, I might play it a little different the next time. So it goes on from there. And hopefully, I didn't overstay my welcome by taking too many liberties. Anyways, I hope you'll explore this collection for yourself by Sally Greenaway. It has just stunning pieces, and I love that it even goes into some things like invention, reinvention, inspired by J.S. Bach. I won't sight read this one for you tonight. It's been a long day. I mean, I have 3 wild little boys, and we've been all over the place today. But I do love that this piece has lots of room for pianists to explore. 12 beautiful pieces, and Volume 1 of Sally Greenaway's Piano Music for Discoverers. I'll link all the details you need to know about this collection in the video description. And thanks for making yourself comfortable making music together tonight. And I hope it inspires you to get comfortable in some music of your own. We'll see you next time.